Absolutely.
It all starts within yourself.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. That's right. All right. Good testimony, brother. All right, let's move on.
Not every child we raise turns out the way we planned for them to.
Yes.
We feel our dreams are lost when our kids choose a path we know could be filled with thorns along the way.
All right.
That goes back to what my testimony I was just saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to
See, isn't it amazing how
mm-hmm.
God directs you
Mm-hmm.
when you're not even expecting Him to?
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. All right, let's go through a few of these, right, and run through a few of these things to remember when your son reaches that pivotal time in life and to work through transition, because your son is going to go through a transition period from boys to men, or boys to an adult. I'm going to stop saying that men word because that's not a good word.
No.
From boys to an adult, okay? Because if you're not training him properly, that transition can be very traumatic in his life, and that's why we call this the trauma network, because we all as young boys have experienced traumatic events in our life from one source or another, from one extreme to the other extreme. All of our things may not be the same, but somewhere down the line we all have experienced some kind of traumatic event. So going through that transition period, we need to be taught what we need to expect in life, because if we don't, then that can be, that traumatic situation in life can very, very much hinder us in our progress as becoming a strong adult.
It all comes with letting go. Because you're going to have to let go of that child.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt. No doubt. I agree. I agree.
See, before you can let go of something,
mm-hmm.
you have to let go of you first.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because if you're not ready to let it go, they're not ready to let it go.
They're not ready to let it go. That's right.
But see, if you train them as a way to understand what it means to let go.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Then that child or that young adult will understand in life the values and principles and the characteristics that they were taught in a younger life.
That's right.
I'm going to use a story that you said about KD.
Mm-hmm.
So brother Tyrone has a 5-year-old grandson named KD.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to go to a funeral. And it surprised me that brother Tyrone told me this, because brother Tyrone's training KD right. And he was got, and his aunt had a outfit for him to wear. And KD said, "I ain't wearing that. Papa told me I gotta look sharp." So he had a tuxedo on. It all starts with how you dress.
Yes, yes. It's a state
how
of
you
mind.
dress is gonna determine how people react to you.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Perception. The perception. That's right.
So you walking down the street pants sagging, people gonna go, "Oh, he a thug."
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't messing with him.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
Tell you, man.
Absolutely.
This trauma network, man, it's helped me out a lot.
Okay. Let's run through a few of those things right there, of those transition points, Brother Josh. We're gonna read everyone, but read a few that may touch base with you, and then we can continue to move on.
If you give them a solid foundation of integrity,
here we go. All right.
And believe in themselves, you have to believe in that child.
Yes.
Or that child would not believe in himself or herself.
Absolutely. Let's
see here. If you show them love, even at the toughest times, they will reach within themselves to draw on that love for strength.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
If you give them a feeling of acceptance, because you have to accept your child.
Accept them. Yes.
They will know that no matter how bad things can get away, they can always come back to mom or dad for help or guidance if things get too tough.
Let me say something right there, and we're gonna move on. I was teaching my grandson KD. It was I think it was Wednesday. He had to memorize a Bible verse for school, and I was going over with him. My wife was doing it one day, and I did it on Wednesday. And I said, KD, listen first. Let me do it first, and you listen, and we'll do it together. He knew some parts, but he wasn't really fluent. And then he got a little discouraged, and he started crying, and he said, I'm not smart no more. I'm an idiot. I said, no, you're not. I said, why do you say that? I said, I believe in you. I said, you can do anything you want to do, but you have to concentrate and work hard at it, and you will succeed. Don't never think that you can't do it. You can do it.
It goes back to that saying, if you shoot for the moon, but if you can't,
that's right.
You'll fall upon the storm.
That's right. So
you never know unless you're going to step out of that limb and do it.
That's right. So that's why I had to come in and step in to accept him and to reinforce in him that I believed in him that he can do it. And today he went to school today to do it. If he says it right, he gets 100% and whatever. So I feel he already did it. The Spirit told me he did fine. So, but that's so true. We have to be there. So be the support to accept them and to be able to support them when they go into these trials, because if we don't, those things are traumatic experiences in life that they may not be able to get over as they get older into adulthood. All right, Brother Josh. So how do we initiate a young boy into manhood? Let's run through a few of those, and then we're going to get into some of these characteristics today, sir.
What?
Right here, right here. So how do you initiate a young boy into manhood? Page 2. Page 2. 1. That's it, sir.
Sometimes I get confused, Brother Tyrone. Provide quality time.
Oh, number 1.
Provide a safe place.
Yes.
The boy needs a safe place where he can explore what it means to become a man.
Yes. So create an atmosphere so he don't feel ashamed that he can't talk to nobody. Create an atmosphere where he feels comfortable with coming to you and talking to you as the adult. All right, so he can talk to you, express his feelings. Because as a young boy, you got to express to him that's all right. excuse me, for him to express his emotions when he's young. Because if you bottle it up when he's very young, it's going to go through the rest of his life. He's not going to be able to express it, like Brother Josh said. He's not going to be able to communicate.
Where through divorce or other reasons that a safe place is not available in the family.
Okay.
I'm not reading that. You should be reading that.
Okay, that's all right.
It could be establishing a relationship with male friends and communities of men. It says, in order for us to become a man, we have to be with another man or a company of men.
A community of men. That's right. Absolutely. That's the key.
Provide quality time.
Oh. Out of which comes quality time.
Let me explain the difference between them. Quality time means how much time you spend with them.
Yes.
But quality means what you talk about.
Yes.
And what you teach that young kid.
Absolutely, brother. That's it. That's the key. That's the key.
Tell your own story.
Yes,
Tell your own experience.
Yes.
Because that way it'll be a deeper connection with you and him. Because he may be going to say through something that you went through.
That's right.
And then you can give him advice on how you got through it.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm hot right now.
That's good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
Provide a sense of history and the family lineage.
Yes. Talk about
where you came from, who you are, where you're from.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very good, very good.
Define and hold boundaries. You have to, as a young man and a man, or so-called man, you have to set boundaries for which that boy cannot cross.
That's right. That's right.
If he crosses that line, you have to discipline him.
You got to discipline him. That's right.
But society tells us that we're not allowed to discipline our kids anymore.
See that's the enemy's job. It's to separate. So now we have created another monster. Now children can't go to school. They go to school and they disorderly. They hit the teachers. We have all this stuff going on. Why? Because we have allowed the enemy.
If I ever hit a teacher,
yeah,
I'm in the grave.
I'm there too, brother. So we have created this. So until you establish some boundaries, saying what you will and what you will not tolerate, then that child will understand. All right.
You gotta play. You gotta.
Yes. Have some fun.
Have some fun.
Have some fun. Play yourself.
Express how you feel.
Yes. Express how you feel.
Now that's critical for a young boy to express how he feels. But see, we in society have turned that around for him not to express himself.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Number 8. Very powerful. Establish rituals and ceremonies around birthdays and other important days.
Yes. Yes.
Teach that kid that he's worth something.
Yes. That's right. That's right.
As the Jewish they have a bar mitzvah.
That's right. That's right.
Which is the coming of a man in the Jewish community.
At age 13. That's right. Absolutely.
Nurture the earth. Be caring.
Yes. Care about your environment and where you live at.
Create rites of passage.
Yes. Those are transition points that we talked about. These are transitions. Get him in the position where he understands from one age to the next age. There's going to be a transition in life. Teach him about these principles, because once he understands it, those will be very critical in him grow up to be a strong adult. Also,
support charities in the community.
Yes, yes, yes. Be a leader in your community.
Create a community.
Yes, that's the key. Create a community, just like we have done here at MSF. Create a community of men, where you can come to a place where you feel comfortable about talking about your problems, talking about the things that you're going through, so then when you need some help, you know you got somebody to turn to.
I want to read these questions out for you.
All right.
And I want you to think about this, men, as I read these to you. What it means to be a man.
Wow.
How how are we men in the eyes of other men? How are we men in the eyes of women?
Yes.
What is the nature of the crisis of manhood? What is the role of the father or other mature men?
Good God from Zion.
Where does manhood come from? Another question, where does manhood come from? Is it in it? In it? In it or culturally constructed?
Okay.
Why has an emphasis on manhood receded in the modern day?
Why has it receded? Why has it took a back seat? Because we want to do our own thing. We don't want nobody to tell us what to do. We become a feminized society. That's what's happening. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. So that's why it has reverted back, because men have lost their position because we have given it up out. And we talked about this in the car, Brother Josh. We have let go of our power or our control over certain things that God has given us, and we have given it up. Now we're trying to fight back, but it's too late now. It's too late.
Oh, you ain't fighting that.
You can't. It's too late, because the enemy has got a stronghold on us. So the ones out here that's trying to do right, we're trying to get the message out. But to change the society, that's not going to happen.
I rebuke that devil in
Yeah.
Jesus.
But if we can say 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, then we have done our job to get somebody else thinking on the right path. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's a lost cause, but the way it's set up, we have already given the power over to the enemy already.
Listen, we gotta think. The Bible says, and I forgot what it is, but it said that where 2 or 3 gather, you're in the midst.
Where 2 or 3 gather, in His name, He's gonna be in the midst. That's right.
But see, when we're with other men, we don't want to talk about what's hurting us. We want to talk about sports.
Yeah. So which is irrelevant.
Right.
It's irrelevant. It don't mean nothing.
I'm gonna say this out right. All men go through hell.
Yeah, we all.
Hell and high water, but most of the time when men, see, it's more likely for a man to commit suicide than a woman.
Yeah. Women may have more attempts.
Right.
But the man, he's more successful.
It goes back to that, because when a man is at his lowest point, I call it rock bottom. When a man's at rock bottom, he's going to do whatever he can to get back to the top.
Absolutely.
Even if that means lashing out in violence.
Yes.
But see, if we train a child right to avoid violence, if possible.
Yes.
But violence has to come, because as a man,
Yes.
we're only going to take someone's bullcrap before we come out fighting.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. I agree, Brother Josh. I agree. All right, let's hop down. Let's hop down to toughen up, young man. Toughen up. Now we saying this. We're not saying this in a derogatory point. We're saying this that the principles that you teach him will toughen him up in his mind mentally, so he'll learn how to deal with the issues that he's going to go through as he gets older.
And we did a broadcast about this maybe a month or 2 ago. The 5 worst words you can say to a kid is "be a man."
3 words.
Yeah, 3 words you can say to a kid.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Toughen up, young man. Toughen up.
To prepare young men for their roles in this difficult and dangerous world.
Yes.
They are taught from early age to be physically and mentally tough, strong, skillful, stoic.
Stoic means don't show no emotions.
We just make guys show emotions.
But we are taught not to show no emotion. Be strong.
Their toughness is tested through rituals that determine whether they'll develop these values enough to be considered a remnant. Yeah. I was watching a documentary on YouTube.
Okay.
And I forget what tribe it is, but in order for them, you ever heard of a bullet ant?
No.
Their sting is the worst pain in the world.
Get out of here. Wow.
So in this ritual to become a man, the kid or whoever it is sticks his hands in these mitts full of bullet ants.
Wow.
And he has to do it 20 times for 10 minutes each. And the pain is so unbearable.
Wow. That's huge.
Yep.
Unbelievable. All right. Okay. All right. As a matter of fact, we're going to get ready to get into that right now. Such tests are often included as part of a tribe's written rites of passage, what Brother Josh just talked about. Ceremonies in which a boy officially becomes a man. These initiations frequently involve physical challenges that require a young man to publicly demonstrate his stoicism and his competence in the manly arts. In more peaceful tribes, a boy's rite of passage often centers on demonstrating his ability to provide, such as bagging the first antelope. In tribes that frequently engage in warfare, The rites typically involve testing a young man's ability to withstand great physical pain. We're gonna stop right there. Brother Josh just told you. So these things still go on, but see,
look,
yeah,
right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the
And you just said it, dude. I didn't even know I had that in there. That's right.
Amazonian soundtrack we have tried.
I knew this.
Ain't that funny?
I knew that story sounds familiar. I said, where did I hear that from? Okay.
A boy must stick his hand in a glove with bullet ants. The ants with the most
Painful sting in the world.
in the world, and would stand wave after wave of the shearing stings for over 10 minutes.
Yes.
He must do this 20 more times.
Wow.
Over the coming months and years as part of his journey to manhood. To pass the test, each time he must endure the pain without making a noise.
Yes.
To cry out in pain during his ritual is to bring shame to oneself and to one's family.
Wow. So those ceremonies are very important. So that's what we have to get back to. That's what we try to teach here at MSF. We're trying to eventually have a manhood ceremony, but we will not allow any man to go through a manhood ceremony unless he goes to the manhood training. That's plain and simple. We got to do that because you're not going to get awarded something for something that you have not went through to understand what the principles are. You haven't earned it. All right? But eventually we're going to get back to that. All right.
Emphasis on manhood.
Go through a few of those, brother. You ain't got to go through all of them, but go through a few of those. Then we're going to get down to the 12 characteristics.
Young men are taught to be tough, to prepare them for taking on the difficult and dangerous roles of manhood. Readiness for manhood and competence in these roles is demonstrated through public rites of passage.
Okay, we just talked about that. Mm-hmm.
In a more resource-rich and comfortable environment, boys still frequently participate in a rite of passage that helps them psychologically embrace mature manhood.
Okay.
Boys may have a harder time embracing the responsibilities of adulthood, even in flesh-time society needs men to contribute, if not in hunting and defending them in other areas.
That's right. Correctly.
I ain't got it no more.
All right. Let me do this right here. The code of manhood seeks to channel these raw energies into constructive pursuits that benefit the collective good.
Where you at, G?
On my way at the top. These constructive pursuits were historically hunting, defending the parameter, and men was chosen for these jobs because of their unique biological potentials. So what that basically means is that men from the beginning were taught certain things, and they were recognized by their strength, their ability to go through certain things like the fire ants and all of things of that nature. But now the society that we're living through now, we're not tested with nothing anymore. All we just go along with the status quo. Whatever the society say, that's what's good. If you can get as many women you can, get as many babies you can, oh, you a man.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? Get the kind of car you like and wear these certain type of baggy pants, you a man.
It's in the Bible, man, it don't work, don't eat.
He don't eat, that's for sure. All right.
12 characteristics every boy must be taught to understand the manhood journey.
All right, now, tonight we're going to go through 6 of those characteristics that he has to be taught by a man so he can understand the manhood journey. Let's go through 6 of them, Brother Josh.
Where they at?
They're right in front of you, brother.
No, they ain't. Not lying to me. Oh, number 1, become a determined man. Get it done.
A determined man is number 1. Be determined. He has to be taught this.
Sorry, Tyrone.
Be determined. Go ahead, brother.
Whack in the head. Being determined. A person who is determined has a firmness of purpose and the resolve to achieve a goal.
Where you be? Yo, go back up to the dirt, man.
I thought you wanted me to...
No, stop right here, bro. Right here.
I thought you wanted me to...
No, I want you to go up there and read that. That's important.
Determination is a character trait where you intend on achieving a goal.
Yes.
The opposite of determination includes disinterest, hesitation, determination.
Irresolution.
Indecision, indecisiveness.
Yes.
Being too determined to achieve a goal may be obviousness or unable to see the difficulties.
Okay.
After you make a firm decision to proceed on a task or goal, you may run into roadblocks and obstacles.
Stop right there. After you make a decision, that road is not going to be easy. All right, Brother Josh talked about this. He's still working with the forgiveness part. You make a decision, but you're going to have to stick to the decision because there's going to be some rough times in there. Don't think it's going to be easy. Nothing in life worth having is going to be easy for you.
Every action that you have has a positive and negative.
That's right. Absolutely. And you're going to have to be able to deal with that. All right, let's run through a few of these, Brother Josh.
Questions you may have are, what does it mean to be determined?
Yes.
What about giving up?
Oh.
What are the benefits of being determined?
Now, a lot of us as men, we give up on a lot of things and we don't understand. When we don't understand certain things, we back off of it.
That's me. I gave up on this project. I was supposed to.
You see, you back off from it because we don't understand or we feel uncomfortable, so we don't want to make ourselves seem that we're dumb or we're stupid or we're idiots. So we'll back off and we'll shut up. We'll shut